Spawning in the bottom right, in the blue, he is, from Mouse Esports, the one, the only, the reigning champion, Heromarine. And in the upper left, in the red, he is the Teamless Protoss player from Korea with love, Parting. And by the way, I am very excited about this. I don't know if you all saw, but Alpha X, the team that I am part of, the team that I cast many things for, the team that I will be casting the GSL qualifiers for on Thursday and Friday of this week on africa.tv/AlphaX, I believe is the URL, just picked up Classic. A newly returned player. He's been practicing for just about 6 weeks now. Unfortunately, he did not qualify into Code S directly as part of the, what is it, round of 18, I think. No, round of 16. He did not qualify directly into the round of 16 of Code S, unfortunately, but still, he has another chance tomorrow. Hopefully he's going to qualify through then. But yes, Alpha X has signed Classic. I'm incredibly excited. Cannot wait to see what he's going to do. I want to see him in GSL this season because, you know, Classic in an Alpha X jersey, just, I don't know. That's pretty cool. And also, again, GSL replays going to be fantastic. Yes, Heromarine, he's going to do a pretty good job of delaying this Nexus as long as possible, but so is Parting. And Parting actually doing a much better job here. It means that, okay, Command Center is going to go down now, but now I think we're at the point. I think Parting has delayed this enough on a map as short as Lightshade that, well, Heromarine may actually suffer from a depth pressure. This is not something that I've seen in a while, strictly because it doesn't really feel like we have this eBay block or this blocking idea as followed as strictly as it was for a while. For now, there's a good chance where an Adept's going to be able to run across the map and actually delay this Command Center, delay the bunker, delay the Command Center, if it gets that timing appropriately. Now, Parting does have one probe here out on the map. I don't know whether this is going to be for some sort of proxy, or whether he's going to do something else. This is just a follow-up scout, but certainly the Adept's doing a really good job of zoning this Reaper out, but because the Reaper has been zoned, well, the bunker should be done, and that means the Adept really shouldn't be able to get too much here, as the Adept will shade across the map, start running in the bunker. Okay, the bunker will be done. If there's now a chance that maybe the Adept shades behind the bunker, goes on in, but it's going to be a rather slim timing at this point. It's not quite as bad as, well, actually, you know what? He's got the shot. I mean, this is a dead SCV. Oh, gonna find his way into the main base. Dead SCV, and now, well, that's a second dead. Yeah, there we go. Parting. He's finding tremendous damage already. 2 dead SCVs. SCVs have been pulled off the line. He's got a perfect scout of things. He knows that that there's no reactor on the factory for just a little bit longer. He knows that it's building something that's already going to be a tell for him. He's going to be able to see this Hellion before things happen at the end of the day. And yes, this is a dead Adept before things really end up, well, unless he recalls, and he's not. But what a move there from Parting. He gets the Adept in the main base. He gets 3 SCVs. He gets a perfect scout. He sees that Hellions are being made, but also that there is a starport in the main base. So if it is a Hellion drop, it's going to be a delayed one, and more likely than not, it will be Widow Mines behind that. So yes, he did not delay the natural, but he got 3 SCVs. He got a scout off. He did half damage to that Hellion, which means, well, it's not going to find its way on into the main base anymore. No way, Jose, not with the Stalker there defending. And Parting, he's in a fantastic position in this game. Now, we will have the Hellion. It is moving on out, and we don't have a Widow Mine drop ready just yet, well, because the medevac's not done. Now, 2 more Adepts, they're going to find their way on over. It's a full bunker. But one thing we see Protoss players do all the time, and I tend to be a big fan, you just shade past the bunker. You say, look, I'm just going to sit behind your mineral line and make life as difficult for you as possible for the time being. That is not what Parting is going to do. He's like, okay, look, there are too many Marines. 2 Adepts versus 4 Marines, and they have a bunker. Certainly not against 8 Marines. That's not ever going to work out for him. And okay, the Hellion, I believe that one died. No, it's still active on the map. Never mind. But now the Adepts are going to run back home. They got their scouting done, but they didn't get much more than that. But oh wait, is this Observer? Is it going to scout it? Okay, it's going to get the Hellion, but it did not see the medevac going on in. Is Parting going to be in position? Yeah, he's fine. I mean, I guess maybe he did catch a glimpse of it, but medevac here is not going to get much for the time being. And yeah, Parting, there we go. If he didn't know it before, now he has the full scout off. And Blink is not yet done, so he can't like move the Stalkers out of vision and Blink on top of it and still get what he's looking for. But Blink's got done in 10 seconds, and what we really should see him do there is move all the stalkers back. Oh wait, this is perfect timing. Medevac's gonna move on in. Blink is done. Missile or Widow Mines are gonna go on down, but do we have the splits in time? We don't. Nice target fire there from Heromarine. He's gonna get 4 workers. And you know what? With everything that was happening with the stalkers already in position, he got 1 stalker, he got 4 workers, and that was more than he ever could have expected to get. Now this Viking is on patrol. Stalkers should be able to knock that one down rather easily, at least force it back. So we're not going to see a Viking drop into the main base, because of course Vikings do a fantastic job of knocking down probes in particular, right? Because mechanical units and all that. Oh, Stalker's going to miss it actually. So Vikings going to continue on its pursuit of the main base, and it will be a little bit more successful this time. And also interesting, notice Heromarine, he's got Banshees behind this, right? He is going for a significant amount of pressure, and 3 racks behind. Oh, yeah, 2 additional barracks here. So no third base for the time being. But with these 2 additional barracks, he's going to try to find some more damage. Now, Stalkers to the main base do mean that this Viking will not be successful in its pursuit of damage and in its pursuit of knowledge, maybe. But the Stalkers are going to be able to target that down rather soon. Bonus damage to armor. It's a powerful drug, my friends. It does a great job. Where are we now? +1, stim underway. Combat shields should get started. As I say that, combat shields getting started right now. Where are these Banshees? Banshee, only one of them? Only 1 Banshee was made, and no cloak. So this is just going to be 1 Banshee. It's going to try to get something done, but there's no shield batteries in the mineral lines. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Looks like the Stalkers moved on in, knocked down a couple of SCVs before blinking back on out. So the Banshee's going to move on in now. And again, with the lack of a shield battery, the Stalker Warpin is going to be able to shoo this away. But it's going to need more than that. And okay, Stalkers move on in now. Probes are going to have to be pulled for this, and the Banshee's eventually going to go on down, but not before he gets a decent tally for itself. 3 workers go down. 4 is not the number, because look at how many of these workers are half damaged. That could have been like 7 workers dead, but unfortunately Heromarine not quite on target with the target fire. And of course, parting here. This is not a... I think he's only on 3 gateways. Oh, I'm sorry, he's on 6 gateways now because he's got his 3rd base, but this is 3 gate pressure, right? This is not a, oh wow, I want to go all in you, I want to do tons of damage. No, this is a, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to wait for you to move on out because I don't see a 3rd base. I don't see you trying to take a 3rd base. I know you're going to go for that +1 stim combat shield timing, so if I can go and if I can pick off marauders, if I can pick off tanks, if I can do anything like that, I'm going to be rather happy indeed. But no, Heromarine, he's not going for, I mean, he's going for that timing, right? He's got a drop underway. That will be scouted by these adepts, by the way. Nice job from Parting, just keeping them there. They will die. But that is the sacrifice that he is more than willing to make because, well, he actually may be able to track this this army down from Heromarine. But no, this is just slightly too many Marines for Parting to really take off. But, you know, as long as he micros backwards and blinks properly, it's just the free Marines for the Stalker God. But, hey, the 3rd base is underway here for Heromarine. He's not going to get all that aggressive in this game because, well, he understands that Parting is well aware of things. Parting got damage done with that adept early on, slowed all the timings down. He really didn't take too much damage from anything that Heromarine was trying to do, and now Parting's got his 4th base underway. He has 3 Colossus out. Yeah, attacking with this army to 3 Colossus is just never going to work. Or at the very least, it's not going to work all that well. And now Parting actually may choose to move out on the map here. He does have upgrade parity, right? +1 versus +1. And Heromarine actually is getting ready for a bit of a drop. Parting on the high ground. He's going to get a couple Colossus wipes off. Oh, what a fight here. Force fields as well. He's going to keep some percentage of this army in. Now he's got to back up because these 5 tanks are... I'm sorry, 6 tanks are going to do a ringer on these Colossus. So again, what do we see Parting doing? Looking to poke, looking to prod, looking to just get chip damage on this army before the engagement happens in earnest. And he's just so successful at that. The tanks are not part of this engagement. Now Stalker's blinking out forward, getting another Marauder. And again, they're going to blink backwards. They're going to move on backwards. Meanwhile, of course, charge lots on into the natural. Parting's just all over the map. He's doing a really good job of delaying this push into his 3rd base. And now Zealots on into the natural, into the 3rd base. 15, 18, 20 workers do go down. So Heromarine is rapidly... Whoa, Heromarine lost killed off a Colossus there. That's a bit of a mistake from Parting. I think he just moved forward when he was controlling the charge lots. But now Parting still has 2 Colossus. He's got 1 Disruptor. He's got more on the way. A decent amount of Archons are going to morph on in. There we go. And we're going to have 1 for feedbacks. I believe just on the Medevacs, because there's no Raven here. I mean, Parting's army is not as big as it could be, but he is up 20 workers. And there we go. Viking will go on down. That's a little bit less vision. And the other thing you've got to remember is even as this army is not as big as it could be, it's a lot of charge lots. Disruptors are a great force equalizer. And this army that Parting has is kind of designed to just to bust down the army that Heromarine has opted to make. But oh, look at that. There's high ground vision. One disruptor goes down immediately, and there we go. We have a scan on top of the observer as well. Second disruptor is going to get targeted on down by 3 immortal, or by 3 marauders. And now I'm a little bit less confident. I mean, yes, there are DTs on into the bases here of Heromarine. A couple more workers are dying, so this game goes long. Parting's going to be pretty happy. He's up 30 workers right now. Feedbacks? Oh, okay, just a dead High Templar. Dead Archons as well. A shield battery is not going to be able to heal them up until they're full. There we go. But now we have the engagement happening on in earnest here. Stars cannot get on top of these Liberators, and this is a lot of tanks to attack on into. And look at this, the Colossus, they're not firing where they need to be. Heromarine, as damaged as his economy is, as little as he's had, he's going to be able to punch on through. He's now up 50 army supply. I'm not sure what Parting can do. I mean, yes, he got +2 attack, but this is not a tanky army here. Disruptor shot is going to be rather nice indeed, so that's going to be something. But I think this third base here for Parting is just going to be about dead. I mean, Heromarine up, he's up 40 army supply. He has upgrade parity for the most part here. Archons are getting targeted on down by the Liberators, and yeah, there's a disruptor, but it's only one. And now so we're going to start to see some of these probes get targeted on down here. And here's where things get really scary. Heromarine is going to section off the natural from the 3rd and 4th bases, and that's where things get a bit more problematic, because now here Parting, he's stuck in his main base, and his Liberators keep leapfrogging on forward. Tanks keep sieging on forward here. It becomes so damn hard for Parting to make this break. I mean, he's still up 30 workers. That is something to take solace in, right? And actually, the main base is in the 3rd base is in the main base at this point. Heromarine, he's only mining off of 2 bases. So if Parting can find some way to make this hold happen, can find some way to survive here, and DT Blink is going to get on top of these tanks. The tanks are going to go on down. Actually, this army from Heromarine is starting to slow on down, but it's these Liberators in the front that are making life so difficult here for Parting. He just doesn't have the Stalker count he needs to knock them down, so he can't really go and do anything about it, right? He can't find his way out of this natural. All else being equal, I mean, he's in a fine spot. He's lost his 4th base. He may lose his 3rd, but he's got this base in the upper right that he should be able to mine from. He's still up workers. Now Stark's going to move on out because the Liberators have finished their siege, right? The natural is a little bit more free, but still the 5th base does go down. Parting now, he's down workers on his opponent, and these DTs are, I mean, they're finding value. This is a scary position. Wait, do we have any scans? We do. Parting, he's not going to be able to blink out of this. Not really. 1 DT remains. Oh, wait, he's going to get 2 Liberators. 1 Liberator down. Second one will be able to escape in time. So this game's getting rather... I thought Parting just had it. I mean, the damage he did to Heromarines economy, I thought it was just going to be enough. But at the end of the day, I mean, he's doing more, but it doesn't... This is damage that doesn't matter. I mean, there are only 4 mineral patches in the natural for Heromarines. I think you save these DTs to force out scans. Honestly, more importantly than anything else here. Now Heromarine is going to be able to get on top of one of these disruptors. Second disruptor shot is going to go on off. It's going to get targeted on down. 3rd one's dead as well here. The slows on these concussive shells are just so disastrous for Parting. And now the Liberator's going to siege on up once again. And here's the thing, we don't have charge lots anymore. It's just Stalkers, because that's all Parting can make. He needs to deal with these Liberators, but that means the army on the ground is not getting anything. The natural is running out of money here. Yes, Parting has this hidden base in the middle, in the 12 o'clock position. That's something, but it's still a big problem. Now the last tank is dead, as we will see another scan get forced here. Medevac getting targeted on down as well, which means damage is going to start to stick here onto this Terran army. And you know what? Parting is suddenly starting to hit supply parity. The army of Heromarine, he's not really mining. I mean, he is now, because he's able to take that 3rd base, but both players are mining below 1,500 minerals a minute, both mining below 300 gas a minute. And now, oh, he's going to be able to catch these medevacs. Does he see them? He does. Does he blink across the gap? No, it's off cooldown. It's going to be a little bit too late. And man, if he got those medevacs, that may have even just been GG. But now we're going to have Archons looking to get the engagement. 1 extremely low DT as well. But there's no splash. This army that Parting has made is still a scary one. It is one that is designed to beat pure bio. Well, not really, actually. The charge lots are not really there anymore, and the Archon's going to go down. The charge lot's going to go down. DT's dead as well. Now Parting's going to be forced to backwards. He's down almost double the army supply of his opponent. And he's just going to get chased on down here. What does Parting have? What can he make? He's not mining in the main base. Natural, if he wants to mine from it, it's long distance. He's got this one base on the upper side of the map. He's not mining any gas from it, but he is mining some minerals. I think the play is just charge lots. He has enough Stalkers to accomplish his goals, but it's still not easy. It is not easy indeed. The last of the probes from the main base, they're going to get targeted on down. Parting long distance mining punished for that. how many scans do we have left, actually? One in the main base, one in the natural. Yeah, okay, so three. It looks like we have 3 scans here. Sparty trying to take this fight, take the flank, but it's not giving up. GG Heromarine continuing his dominance, not dropping a single map thus far. He's going to go up 1-0 on parting. Okay, so now the question is, what are we going to see in this game number 2? We saw parting really just go for a standard build. He didn't take too much damage from the Widowmine drop. He did a really good, he got an adept in the main base. He got 3 SCVs early on. He got a scout. He really did a good job of making sure that he knew what Heromarine was, and if Heromarine had any designs on a Hellion drop, well, that was ended by that scout going on in. So he went for Widowmine drop, and it really didn't get a lot. Well, actually, you know what it did? It got more than hit any right to, because parting blinked on in. He tried to make sure he got the medevac. He did, but he didn't pull everything back in time, so the stalkers were clumped. He got 3 probes as well. But that's not what's happening in this game. This is double gas. This is an 11 pylon. There's going to be Stargate going on down. I'm sorry, there's going to be a robo. As yeah, it's going to be proxy void ray, but instead of proxy void ray, it's going to be proxy robo here, and that's pretty cool. Now, Heromarine, for his part, he knows that something's up. And does he have an SCV in the main base? Did SCV die? I didn't hear that die. But no, I don't think he's seen the main base just yet. Oh, he has. Okay, so he's seen the double gas, seen all that, and he's got the natural delayed anyways. Hey, thanks for the follow, Woman12. Woman. But yes, you're right, Super Marmota. That was a fantastic game 1. That was such a good game. What a treat. And now Heromarine, you know what? Wait. I was going to say Heromarine, I think he may just win here, right? He's got the hold. He knows what's happening. He's only on one. He's going to stay on one base. And JWV Goethe? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, welcome. Look at this. The parting's I think he's just going to pantomime aggression at this point. He's been scouted. He knows he's been scouted, right? The natural has been eBay blocked, but he's taking his natural in the third base. So I think we're going to see maybe double immortal drops, right? Something like that to pantomime aggression. But I don't think he's going to commit to this nearly as hard as he might otherwise. So there we go. Now we have an observer coming on down. So he's going to look to keep Heromarine in his main base. He's going to look to force Heromarine to build units, to not develop his economy. Meanwhile, natural's down. Meanwhile, we're only going on up to 2 gates behind this. It's not 3-gate robo, not 4-gate robo, not anything like that. Yeah, okay. So Warp Prism, single immortal, observer behind that. So it's going to be committed, but it's not, again, it's not going to be nearly as bad as if Heromarine had not scouted this, or at least as parting had not known that Heromarine had scouted it. But now, okay, so we're going to see a lock on here on top of this immortal, and that's going to get through just a couple shields here. And actually, that's going to open the wall up, so maybe we see some adepts get warped in. Super's 91 Turbo. Yeah, you're not wrong. Best game of the day thus far. Best game. You know, I don't know. I didn't see enough of EPT Europe, but certainly best game of EPT North America. And now again, so what is this? What's in here? An immortal and a stalker. This is all that we really see getting committed. Now look at this. We have a drop here on into the third base, or I guess technically the natural of parting. It's going to get knocked down every single probe. Heromarine, well, you know what? Heath had the punish, and it's just going to force a recall. Oh no, after game 1, parting is just not in a good spot. He's going to be down even workers with his opponent pretty much. And yeah, okay, this drop's going to get eventually cleaned up, but 6 workers when parting has already gone for an aggressive option. Well, okay, the saving grace here. As much as I say, oh no, parting's kind of dead, which he might be still. I mean, this is not good. A saving grace for parting is Heromarine is on one base. He does not have a second command center. And is he going to move out? Is this a move out? Hey, Cube Dion SD2. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying the games that I'm able to provide for you here today. But, okay, so where are we at? All right, parting, he has this natural. Does not have any gas in the natural. That's fine. He's mining double gas in the main base. He's adding a couple additional gateways. And yeah, this is the way of it. He's going to have to get a lot of charge lots, make sure he can make the hold, because this is one base all in from Heromarine. If parting holds. If parting's able to hold here, right now, he's going to win the game. He's going to be able to move on to game number 3. But Heromarine, he's up 39 armies of light out of the 24 of parting, and that's a lot. Now, certainly force field is, it's not going to be great. That's a bit of a problem. You wanted to section off some of that army, be able to kill that off before anything happens for real. Now, actually, look at this. We're going to have the immortal getting on top of one tank immediately. So the first tank is dead, and I don't think too much died here in the exchange. Shield battery is going to spend all of its energy, but that's fine. Now, charge is done in 14 seconds. That's a bigger deal. Zealots, they're going to move on in. And actually, you know what? With the force fields here, that's going to be a fantastic job. But the shield battery in the front is dead. That's fine. You still have a couple more. Parting is starting to make this hold happen. Now he's only down 13 army supply. It's a little bit better, and that more and more gateways are underway, but now the tanks are sieging on up. We're going to have to see another warp in of Zealots. How many gateways do we have? We have 4. And now Zealots are going to look to move on in, but they've been baited out. They've been baited out. Parting needed those Zealots. He needed to make sure he had one concerted bit of aggression, and now it's not working. Shield battery overcharges popped. Immortal is doing what it can, but I think what it can is not enough here. The tanks are just firing too damn strong. And Parting, yes, he's diminished the army supply of Heromarine. That's fine. But by losing all of those Zealots, he's going to be forced to give up this base. And now it's 1 base versus 1 base. He needed that natural to make sure that he had some advantage in this game, but he doesn't. He doesn't now. And Heromarine going to be able to continue the rally. He's now up triple the army supply of his opponent. This is where Parting decided to make his hold, right? This is where he said, yes, I'm going to build a lot of shield batteries here. This is where it's all or nothing. But maybe with the probes getting pulled before the tanks get dropped on out, maybe, just maybe, this is going to be enough here. But the micro, even on the landed Vikings, is going to do such a great job kiting these Zealots out. Yeah, 4 more Zealots going to warp on in. But the army of Heromarine, it has not diminished in the slightest. The micro here, the repairs, it's more than enough. It's more than enough. GG Heromarine, he's going to move on to the round of 4.